Let us discuss in detail what is a flywheel, function of the flywheel. So basically it controls the variation in the speed during each cycle of the engine, and it acts as a reservoir which stores the energy during the period when the supply of the energy is more than the requirement, and releases it when the requirement of the energy is more. Okay, so it is the simple example of the flywheel. And you have seen the steam engines, internal combustion engines, reciprocating compressors, etc., in which the flywheels are used, and the energy is developed during only one stroke, that is the power stroke, and the other strokes, like suction, compression, and exhaust stroke. In these strokes, the power is utilized and the energy is utilized in other strokes with the help of this flywheel. Okay, so this is the flywheel of a suitable dimensions attached to the crankshaft of the engine, and the moment of inertia I of the rotating parts quite large, and thus acts as the reservoir. Let I is the moment of inertia of the flywheel, omega 1 is the maximum angular velocity, omega 2 is the minimum angular velocity, omega is the mean angular velocity, and E is the kinetic energy of the flywheel at the mean speed. So going to the next one, there is an important concept on coefficient of fluctuation of speed. So coefficient of fluctuation of speed is nothing but the difference between the maximum and the minimum speed during a cycle is called the maximum fluctuation of the speed. So to determine the coefficient of fluctuations of speed, we have to determine first the maximum fluctuation of speed. So the difference between the maximum and the minimum speed is known as the maximum fluctuation of the speed, and the ratio of the maximum fluctuation of speed to the mean speed is called the coefficient of fluctuation of speed. So let us take the terms as n1 is the maximum speed, n1 rpm, n2 is the minimum speed, n2 rpm, and n is the mean speed, n rpm. So n1, n2, and n, these terms we are going to use. So coefficient of fluctuation of speed is the maximum fluctuation of speed divided by mean speed. So this is n1 minus n2, n1 minus n2, that is maximum speed minus minimum speed divided by the mean speed, n1 minus n2 divided by n1 plus n2 divided by 2. So Cs is equal to 2 into n1 minus n2 divided by n1 plus n2. This is how we calculate the coefficient of fluctuation of speed as follows. So this is the expression for coefficient of fluctuation of speed, that is 2 into n1 minus n2 divided by n1 plus n2. So similarly we can find out in terms of angular velocity also. So Cs is equal to omega 1 minus omega 2 divided by omega, and this is omega 1 plus omega 2 divided by 2, that is 2 into omega 1 minus omega 2 divided by omega 1 plus omega 2. And the Cs is equal to the, in terms of 2 into b1 minus b2 divided by v1 plus b2. This is in terms of the linear velocity. So there are three forms that they are seen in terms of speed of revolution, in terms of angular velocity, in terms of linear velocity, and Cs is a limiting factor for the design of the flywheel. It is very important for the design of the flywheel. And this coefficient of fluctuation of speed varies depending on the nature of the service to which the flywheel is employed, and coefficient of steadiness is another factor which is reversely proportional to the coefficient of fluctuation of speed. That is, m is equal to 1 by cs. M is nothing but coefficient of steadiness. So m is equal to 1 by cs. Cs is the coefficient of fluctuation of speed. So m is equal to 1 by cs. So Cs is n1 minus n2 divided by n. So m is equal to n divided by n1 minus n2, and n is the mean speed. So coefficient of fluctuation of speed is n1 plus n2 divided by 2 into n1 minus n2. Okay, so this is all about the most important term of the flywheel, in which is the most important criteria for the design of the flywheel, that is the coefficient of fluctuation of speed and the coefficient of steadiness. we will study and derive an expression for the energy stored in a flywheel. So let these terms denominating this small m is the mass of the flywheel, and in kg, and capital K, this is the radius of gyration of the flywheel in meter. I is the moment of inertia of the flywheel about the axis of rotation, that is I is equal to mk square kg in meter square. N1 and N2 is the maximum and the minimum speed during the cycle, it is units in rpm, and N is the mean speed during the cycle in rpm. So omega 1 and omega 2 are the maximum and the minimum angular speed. The minimum and the maximum angular speed whose units is in radian per second, and omega is the mean angular speed, that is omega 1 plus omega 2 divided by 2. So Cs is nothing but omega 1 minus omega 2 divided by omega, that is n1 minus n2 divided by m. So it can be Cs can be written as omega 1 minus omega 2 divided by omega, or n1 minus n2 divided by n. Any of the two can be used, this or this. So kinetic energy of a flywheel, you know that it is half mv square, that is mass moment of inertia. It is replaced here by the symbol I, and this is omega, so I omega square, and moment of inertia in terms of radius of gyration, you know that mk square, so half into mk square into omega square. So this will be the expression for the kinetic energy. But when the flywheel velocity or the radian per the angular velocity changes from omega 1 to omega 2, then it will be like this. The maximum fluctuation of the energy of this, that is the difference in the maximum energy minus the minimum energy. So maximum fluctuation of the energy of the flywheel can be as follows, that is kinetic energy maximum minus kinetic energy minimum, that is maximum kinetic energy minus the minimum kinetic energy, that is half I omega 1 square minus half I omega 2 square, from which you take the common half into I in bracket omega 1 square minus omega 2 square. If you simply multiply it, omega 1 plus omega 2 into omega 1 minus omega 2. So omega 1 plus omega 2 divided by 2, it will be omega, and you are remaining with omega 1 minus omega 2. So there is another expression that the fluctuation, maximum fluctuation of energy in a flywheel is I omega into omega 1 minus omega 2. So in the next you will see that we have a expression that Cs is equal to omega 1 minus omega 2 divided by omega, from where you can find out the value of omega 1 minus omega 2, that is omega into Cs. Just put down this value here. So you will get I into omega in place of omega 1 minus omega 2, omega into Cs. So I omega square into Cs, that is mk square omega square Cs. But we know that energy E is equal to half mk square omega square. So this will be nothing but 2E. Okay, this will be nothing but 2 into E. So just put down here 2 into E into Cs. So there are three expressions here. Either delta E is equal to mk square omega square Cs, mr square omega square Cs, or 2E Cs. Okay, so this is all about the things we have discussed. So this is the expression for the flywheel. You can find out the expression of this maximum fluctuation of energy in this way, and many numericals come on basing on that fluctuation of speed value. You can practice it and you will solve similar problems on this derivation part, so that you can easily understand this concept. Okay, so this is all about the derivation of the maximum fluctuation of speed in a flywheel, and depending on these symbols, so these symbols play a very significant role in determining the value of delta E. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thank you.